Yes.
Okay. You guys, I got a question for you. If you could see any artist, any band that are alive in concert any year too, who would it be and what year?
Jeez.
Wow. That that is a great question. Oh my god. Wow.
Thank you.
I think about this one a lot. Definitely one that I would want to go to for a dead artist would be the Wall tour.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Wait, they're not even dead.
No, but still. But that's what I mean.
I guess
by, like,
that's
time.
that specific tour.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would
that's
want
what
to
I meant
go
by
on.
time. It's
I would
like
want to
you
go to
can
the Wall
go back.
tour. I would love to see the Beatles. I don't even know if they ever performed Abbey Road because it was their last album, but I love Abbey Road, so I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
And then I guess like I don't know, the Life of Pablo tour is another one that I really would want to go on and watch. But there are a couple other ones that I know that I really want to go, like just on like the specific album run tour
Yeah.
of like a certain artist.
Yeah.
I'd want to go see Odd Future too, because my uncle went to an Odd Future concert when he was younger, and he said that it was insane. So that would be so cool. Seeing Frank Ocean, Tyler Creator, and Earl Sweatshirt all in concert, like at the same time, I feel like it's just absolutely
That'd be
crazy.
pretty sweet.
Yeah.
For me, I have a couple. Michael Jackson's one of them.
Yeah,
That
Like
would be
Michael
classic.
Jackson, like Bad tour, because you have Thriller and you have Bad.
Yeah.
Like he still has all that music. Like that would just be insane.
That
Like
would be awesome.
I feel like he puts on like he probably puts on one of the best like shows of anyone.
Definitely.
Ever. So I think a Michael Jackson concert would be sick. Guns N' Roses in like the 90s, like maybe not their
Yeah.
first tour, but like
Right.
one of their later ones.
Because
Oh,
you've seen them recently, right?
Yeah, I saw him in 2016, and it's just not the same. Like
No.
Axl
They don't have the
Rose-
energy, right?
No.
Either. No.
Like Axl Rose used to pull so many stunts. Like he'd like jump into the crowd and like fight a dude or something
Right.
like that.
That's
Like,
so sick.
That
like
is.
that'd be so cool to see. Trying to think of like other people I have like NWA concert. I would not
Holy
fit
fuck! No, that
but-
one that they did.
where
It's in the movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where the cops. It was at like.
Yep.
Was that in Chicago? No.
I think.
Maybe.
I mean, that might be racially motivated to say that, but
No,
I think it was
might
too.
have
I
been.
think it was too.
I'm trying to think of the movie, but that would an NWA concert would be so sick.
I agree.
'Cause I
That
feel
one,
That would be
they
cool.
go
that
hard.
specific one too. Like, NWA would be great.
That'd be sweet.
We'd probably get beat up though.
Yeah, probably.
3 white dudes at an NWA concert in the prime. But whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Hugo, what about you?
As for me, no, this is.
Hugo's like, I really want to see the Sullivan Orchestral.
Hans Zimmer.
Hans
Actually,
Zimmer
that
would
go
follow.
hard.
That would be
Yo,
cool.
That would be sick.
No,
when
I'm-
is Hans Zimmer on tour?
Hans Zimmer, dude,
That
get
would
me
be
into that
sick.
fucking concert.
That would actually be so
Um,
cool.
yeah,
we should
dude.
find a way to go see Hans Zimmer in concert.
Oh my god.
Obviously, like Michael Jackson, like Queen, I think would be
Oh.
Queen
so
would be
good
cool.
to see.
It'd
Like
be
just
so dope.
yeah, like like those old, just like that. Michael Jackson isn't still alive, but like
Yeah.
like parts of these guys are still here, parts of these bands, and like, but yeah, we never experienced them in like their true prime, which I think would be great.
True.
My favorite band is Tenacious D, and I would love to see a tour of them. Like
Jack Black is going
Black is
absolutely
like,
hard.
yeah,
He's so
he's old
funny.
now. He can still go pretty hard, but like, yeah, seeing him younger and
Oh,
being
now
there,
it makes
it's
sense
just
why he did
awesome.
School of Rock.
Yeah,
Like, because I was like, it's kind of weird.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, where do they find this kid?
Yeah.
Who is this
Speaking of
guy?
Jack Black, we'll be looping back around him at some point today. But welcome to episode
Yes,
2?
We're here.
Question mark. We have a forgotten episode somewhere in the mix, but we will possibly address that at some other
Yeah.
point. First week viewership. Pretty
yes.
pretty good.
We are very happy with the responses we got from the other one.
Except
With
for
most of them.
except for one.
Except for a few.
By most
Except for
people.
a few who didn't like some of our opinions.
Some of your
Drake,
opinions.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
staying
yeah.
out of this.
That's fine. I'll take it. I'll double down.
But
I'm doubling down right now.
but
bringing it up.
we're very thankful to everyone who listened to it.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
thank
you.
you, everyone.
Stick around. We only get
Hopefully
better.
we can do some more of
Please.
these. Yeah. All right.
But Jack Black, I say we talk about this first.
Because
because this is so damn funny.
Oh, I was so confused on what you guys meant by that. Now it clicked.
So
No,
Nintendo
Now it
Direct,
clicked.
Nintendo Direct happened a couple days ago. We recorded on a Sunday. I think it happened Thursday, and
It's a very surprising. announcement.
they broke the internet.
Yep.
They did, and it is so friggin' funny. For everyone listening that doesn't know, Nintendo announced that they're doing a movie with Illumination, who's the animation studio that does the Minion movies,
Minion movies.
The Sing movies, the Lorax.
You know, the good ones.
Oh
the good
yeah,
movies.
sure, if you want to call them that. And they announced the voice acting for the American or the English version of the movie, and Chris Pratt is playing Mario. Super Mario is being played by Chris Pratt.
Which, by the way, the voice actor for Mario is still alive. He.
Mario Marionette, or no, it's not Mario. Charles Marionette.
Yeah.
Marionette.
Then what? That's
Yeah.
so-
It is
yeah,
very weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'd
isn't
say
it?
weird.
Yeah.
Now,
He's
There-
on the cast though.
there
They
are
said he's
some-
gonna be doing cameos in the movie.
He's gonna be.
But,
he does
fuck
the
you
Yahoo
for not-
noises.
Yeah. But fuck you for not
Dude,
picking
Chris
him.
Pratt. That's the funniest thing to me because
I don't understand. Is he gonna
It
do an
is
Italian
crazy.
accent?
Oh, definitely.
Does
There's no doubt in my mind
Can
that
Chris
he doesn't
Pratt
do a
have
did
a
you-
good- have
Did you
an
watch
Italian
this? Did you
accent?
watch this Instagram video where
Yeah.
he goes, "I'm so excited to play Mario and it's a me," and he goes, "Okay, that's not the
That's
voice,
not
but
the
I'm working
voice."
on it."
It's a
That's
surprise.
That's pretty
Yeah.
funny.
It's a me.
Who else?
Okay,
let's
so
go
we
through
have,
the whole cast. 'Cause
Owen
yeah.
Day.
I really want to.
My
analyze this.
favorite casting, and I think this is perfect, and I am so excited, and like I said, Tenacious D is my favorite band.
God damn it.
Jack Black as Bowser I think
I
going
think-
to be incredible.
I think that can be really funny.
He just looks like Bowser.
He
right
does.
Now. Look, I'm showing a picture to my friends of what
that's
he
the
looks
picture
like right
they.
now.
That's the picture that they had
Yeah.
up during
Yeah, I
like
saw
when he was
Scruffiness,
announced.
He looks like he's got the beard that looks like a friggin' like horns on him
They
like
definitely
Bowser
picked
has.
that one on purpose because he looks like
Yeah.
Bowser. He does. I
Um,
think he will be totally fine. He's
I think
also
he'll be
good
good.
at things.
Other
like that.
people, Seth Rogen as Donkey,
Donkey Kong?
I
That's
think
awesome.
They only did it. They only it had to have just been for the laugh.
Because-
I have confidence in this.
But
I
Donkey
don't know how good it was
I don't.
casting, but I think
I don't
he
have
can
confidence
do well.
in most
Does
of this
Donkey
casting.
Kong even talk?
He can't. He probably can. I mean, it's an animated movie. He's
Yeah, I
probably
know,
gonna-
but come on. That'd be hilarious if it's just Seth Rogen for an hour and a half, just.
Yes, that's what I thought. As soon as it was announced,
Mario.
that's what I thought. It would just be him. He would just instead of Donkey Kong's noises where he's it would just be
Dude,
Yes.
they should just
And that's
all
it.
talk normally. You know how funny that would be if it's Mario characters and just Mario talking like Chris.
It's just like a what do they call it when you sit down and you just read it like the table, like a
Table
table
read.
read?
Table reading.
Yeah, they just do that.
It's just a table read.
it's
The
just
first
that.
take too.
The
man.
first-
And then
one.
we got It's Always Sunny in Luigi's Mansion, Charlie Day.
Dude, that is gonna be funny.
I think I
That
I
is
have
one that I
confidence in that as
really
well.
liked.
It is
These
weird.
last three that you have are my three favorite picks.
These are very I wouldn't have gone for this, but now seeing them,
It makes sense.
I'm like, wow.
I would not have
think.
think him at all either. I would think they would pick someone like Timothée Chalamet to do Luigi or something like that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like Chris Pratt's little brother. That makes a little more
Yeah.
sense. But Charlie Day is gonna be fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
I think it'll be good. Keegan Michael Kay as Toad.
I love that.
I
No,
like this.
That's my
I think
sleeper
this
pick.
is-
I think
yeah.
I think I think he's gonna be so good.
JG's dying
JG's
in the corner here.
Just laughing. It is. It's funny because just think about Toad and think about how he always has that really high pitched wah! But now it's just it's just Keegan. That's so funny.
Yeah. That's too funny, dude. I'm seeing this movie opening night.
Oh my god,
Dude,
opening
I'm
night.
very excited to
Holidays 2022, it said. Oh my god, we're gonna be like
2022.
all grown up.
Oh, god damn it.
God damn it.
God damn it.
And then what's her name
Tune
as
in for
Peach?
episode
What's her
100.
Oh
name?
yeah,
106.
Princess Peach as
Anya
the chess woman.
Taylor-Joy.
Yes.
I like her for that pick.
I think
Don't
she's good. I
know.
mean,
She is the one
she
that
looks
makes
like
she
Princess
makes
Peach.
the most sense.
What's she in?
Queen's Gambit, and then she's about to be in
yes.
was it Last Night in Soho? Is that what it's called or whatever? Yeah.
One Night in Soho.
One Night,
something.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. Now here's the thing. All of these people, I would love to see in a live action version as well.
That's what
Oh
I'm
my
saying.
god. Yes.
Animation would be cool, but I
They need-
can honestly see these people
It'd
as
be so funny.
everyone except Chris Pratt. I'd say Chris Pratt was gonna have to he's gonna have to work for it. But everyone else, I can really see. I can be like, wow, if this was live action, I would be fine.
He'd
Like
have to
that-
get back into Parks and Rec shape, Chris Pratt, in order
Yeah.
to do the Mario
Unless they
role.
did it like
They
just
can't-
super buff Mario.
You can't have the Marvel body. Yes, sir.
No, yeah,
Parks
yes,
and
the
Rec
Parks and
body.
Rec.
Parks
body.
and Rec body.
That's so
Well, what
funny.
type of body does Mario have?
He's a little.
He's like a little.
Are
a
we
little
going into
chubbier.
this?
He's a little chubby boy.
He's a
Mario
plumber,
chubby?
man. He's got.
Remember
he's
that
gotta have
time?
the craft.
Remember that time in like Super Mario Galaxy when people like flipped out because Mario showed his nipples in one skin he had?
Remember when people kept talking about Luigi's package?
Yes.
You remember that,
I
right?
sort of do.
People like were talking about how big
I do
Luigi's
not.
penis was. You've never seen those videos
I'll
or
be
anything
honest,
like that?
I
JT
hated
is scared
Nintendo.
for the segue.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
J-
scared for this segue right
No,
now.
we won't segue.
But this is
Oh,
good.
well,
If you know, you know. Luigi's package. I thought that was a code word for a second.
Oh, it is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh my
Anyway,
God.
I like the casting.
They would be
I did see a TikTok where this guy made his own casting for like other characters in the. I think I sent it
This is
to
like
you
the
too.
one with the Rock.
Other
Oh,
characters.
no, those
in
are funny, like,
where
as
he
a
cast.
joke.
Yeah.
This is mine, or this is my favorite fan casting. Kevin Hart as Yoshi.
that would be so good.
kinda funny.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson as Shane
Akuma?
Chomp.
Oh, Shane Chomp.
Shane Chomp.
This is the one.
Nicolas Cage as King Boo, which I love.
like that.
I think that's
that would
actually
be
funny.
hilarious. He would be good at King Boo. King Boo is low-key one of my favorite Marios.
It
characters.
pains me to say this. I'm withering away as I
Gwyneth
say it,
Paltrow as
but
Daisy.
James Corden as who's the cloud guy?
Lakitu.
Lakitu.
Cloud Boy.
No.
James Corden.
Get
fucking
James Corden out of
sucks.
here. He plagues every movie he's in.
James Corden is the worst human on this
People were saying they were like if they want to tank
Goddamn
this movie,
Brits.
fucking Brit.
they say if they want to tank this movie, they're gonna cast James Corden as Yoshi. And honestly, that's not even too
Wouldn't
far
be
off. I feel like they will.
Oh my god.
Ninja as Shy Guy,
Tyler
I
Ninja
thought was
Blood.
so funny.
I'm not seeing enough movement.
And then Adam Driver as Baby Mario, which
I
is
love
so
that one
funny.
so much. Adam Driver needs to be in this damn movie.
Get him in everything.
Dude,
Get him
so
in every
if I was
movie.
a Hollywood director, I'd hire him no matter what.
I love Adam Driver.
Don't even care.
Get Adam in every movie.
I genuinely love him.
National
He's so
treasure.
damn funny. Oh my god.
Him and his big ears.
His big broad shoulders.
Dude, I love. There's like a meme right now in like the cinema world. I don't even know like what to
The
call
good
it. Like,
soup.
No,
Oh.
no. There's like a meme that every movie that Adam Driver's in, he's in like a failed relationship, which is so funny
is
because it's true. Like some of his movies are like based on like the broken relationships, and
Yeah.
then some of them have nothing to do with it, and they all like turn out the same exact way. Like, have you guys ever seen Marriage Story?
I've seen clips.
Like, dude, it's very like to the point. It's exactly what this
Yeah,
what this is
that
talking
is
about.
failed relationship right there.
I love that movie. You should really watch it.
I want to.
I give it.
but
I
just
have it
never
4 stars out of 5.
forced.
Maybe 3.5. But I have Fantastic Mr. Fox at 3.5. 3.5 isn't a bad movie to me at all.
Dude,
Still a good
Fantastic
movie.
Mr. Fox is a fantastic.
is a fantastic
it is
movie.
pretty-
Beautiful. Wes
I don't
Anderson.
know. I
Wes
think, I
Anderson
think there's
is great.
something like, how are we supposed to like Mr. Fox?
I don't think you
like-
are.
No, you're not.
Okay, good.
Him as George Clooney, perfect casting.
Yeah.
I
Animated
agree.
Fox.
I agree.
No, I think you're not really supposed to like him. You're more, I think the point is to, and I'm trying to remember it the best I can because I saw this once like a year ago. But it's more of like you like the family and
Yeah.
the
Right,
dynamics
the whole
between them,
yeah,
and
yeah,
the
the
mo-
community.
and the idea of like
Yes.
sticking together
Yeah.
and yeah,
'Cause
being with family and stuff like
Right.
that.
Mr. Fox is kind of a bad dude if you really think about it.
He
and
is.
Then,
He moved his family to the ghetto of the tree.
but he's a cool. But like, no.
But he-
remember,
But at the same
it
time,
cost him like a
Oh,
stupid amount of money to move there.
But
He's
was it
trying
not
to
the
better his
ghetto?
family.
Was it not the ghetto?
no, his tree
No.
was really nice,
No,
but then
it
it
was
got
really
turned
They
down.
moved from the ghetto, so he was a
Oh,
nice
that's
guy.
true.
He just
But-
did bad things to get money.
Which was it really bad though?
like we're talking about an animated film.
Was it really bad though?
Well, you're gonna like this
stealing
even
from
more
the three?
because if you're poor or you don't have something and you steal,
Yeah.
like, what is the moral line there? Because you need it. That's like when like poor like when the lower class people will go to a store and like steal like toilet paper and just be like, I'm sorry. Like as they're walking out, they're like, I'm sorry, and they just take it like because they have to.
Like, fair enough.
Welcome
I think the Fox's actions are justified.
I actually feel as if
So
his actions
funny.
are justified when he was stealing from the farmers
they
and
didn't-
stuff because they're
Oh,
like
because the farmers were corrupt, not because
Yeah,
he
and
was
they're-
poor.
The farmers
That's
were
true.
it's like a Robin Hood story and also just trying to
It is like a Robin Hood story.
That's true. I
Um,
never thought about it
And
like
the
that
mole
either.
dude, funniest shit I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
The mole is pretty damn funny.
All right, this has been Southmouth critiquing
Another movie.
critiquing
Everyone-
capitalism actually.
Go watch Fantastic Mr. Fox. It's on Disney Plus.
Yes. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
That's where I
I'm trying to
watched it.
think where I watched it.
Watch it somewhere.
So is Isle of Dogs, which is also
I
pretty damn
love
awesome.
that
Never
movie.
watched
I also
One
love
of my
that movie. I like
favorite
it
Wes
more
Andersons.
Than Fantastic Mr.
One of my
Fox.
favorite movies. It's very good.
I've not seen a lot of Wes Anderson films, but that Isle of Dogs right now is my favorite. And I know that I still need to
Isle of
watch
Dogs is
Grand
great.
Budapest Hotel.
That
I
is
wanna watch that
a
so
masterpiece.
We should watch it soon.
Grand
Wait, do you wanna
Budapest
come
is
over tonight and
incredible.
we can like cuddle? You want to cuddle?
Aw, yucks.
Okay.
I do need to watch that though,
I
definitely.
do. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
Is it?
I think so.
Because I always
used to be.
okay, that's good to know. Because I can never find certain like movies, and I just never even like look there. Because I have like all the streaming services mostly. Did you really just make that?
No. I'm in the middle of it. Okay.
Making the
You'll
good, the
see.
bad,
We're
and the
making
ugly.
our
Oh yeah.
thumbnail.
So for everyone watching right now, you'll see this thumbnail, which is what we're referencing. He literally brought it up right before we started, and he's just over here grinding away at this thing, slaving for us.
Drop famous trios you'd like to see our faces on.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
want to do a
In the
different one
comments.
every
Yes,
time.
nothing offensive.
Yes. Nothing. What's an offensive famous trio?
Let's think of them
you know
in our
that
heads.
South Park episode where
I've never
they
seen South
bring
Park.
on. Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
All right, I guess I'll just say it 'cause, I mean, what? It's not like we're gonna get demonetized or anything.
Yeah,
you
we're
know the
not
South
making
Park
money.
episode? They have it's funny because the way that they did it, they had to air a censored bar over the guy the whole time.
Oh my god.
I think it was like Jesus, Buddha, and like Allah or something like that.
That's kind of funny.
Oh my
And
God.
they had
Do not
to
have
block,
us do that.
block him off like
That's
the whole
cool.
time.
Oh yeah, because well,
Allah, because it was like against the culture. Like
yeah,
you're not
it's
allowed
against.
to draw.
They're not allowed to
You're not allowed
have
to
any
draw.
depictions of it.
Yeah, have any sort of depiction. Isn't that whack as fuck?
That
So
is
instead of scrapping the
kinda
whole
crazy.
episode, they just put a censored bar over him the whole
Yeah,
time.
that
That's
is crazy.
funny.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
It's so damn funny.
All
But
right.
yeah, so just drop some trios.
So
Like
drop some
them
trios.
that are not that.
That aren't that.
guys.
Other than that, I think every other trio is pretty non-offensive.
We should do one with art. It's like a picture of us three, but like it's like we have our pictures that we stitch on every time, like stitched on. You know what I mean?
It's
So
just
it's like not
us.
our actual faces.
That'd be
but
kinda
it's just
funny.
our
That
heads
would
on
be
it.
funny.
I like that one.
I
a
like
lot.
it.
So we're near the subject of movies, or we were, I guess, 2 minutes ago.
Yes.
And I have a movie-esque evening story to tell you guys about last night
Okay.
that I had. Oh my fucking god! I can't catch a break. I can't catch a break. I don't even like know where to start. I guess I'll just start here. I have a friend.
Since the dawn of man.
My friend.
Yeah.
Hugo, I don't know if you've heard any of this, but
I have not.
I go and play poker at his house sometimes,
Mhm.
and you know it's all in good fun. But we play for money, you know, it's legit.
Yep.
So I'm there last night, and our table is kind of small, and apparently there's this other poker place that they go to
Yeah.
sometimes, And so we were just sitting there playing, and they got like a call from someone. And it was like, come play our game. Like, come over and play. It was like not late. It was like 10:15. And they were like, we only have 3 people here. And we were like, we have 5. And they were like, it's perfect. Like, come over and let's fill a table. So at that game in there, I was up $70.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is pretty good. Like, you know, I don't usually win a lot, but I don't lose a lot either. Like, and if I leave somewhere and I lose $20 or $30 and I'm there for a couple hours, like, I don't mind it because it's fun.
It's a fun time. Yeah.
I'm still learning how to play, really. So they're like, yeah, let's go. So we go, and like, I don't even know how much of this I can tell. So we go to this poker. We go to this poker game, and I can't even say like what kind of. It's in the back room of like a public building.
Wow.
And it's like, but it's like secretive.
Really?
Yes.
Jeez.
So we walk
of like
in.
a building we all know.
If I told you.
No, don't tell us. But we know it. We know.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Jeez.
And so we go in at like 10:30, and our friend is like, he's like, yo, just like be cool, like whatever. And I'm like, okay, like I don't know, like what? So we walk in, and like first glance, it's the back room of this place, and there's like 3 poker tables, and it's like perfect lighting. It literally looks like a poker room,
like a scene from like a mob movie or something.
Yeah, like
yeah, but just like with it's not smoky or dark in there.
Like that
but
poster of the dogs.
Else, yes. Yeah, like dogs playing poker, basically, type style.
Just everyone listening, picture dogs playing poker, and that's what it looks like.
That's what the back of this public building looks like.
Except instead of with acrylics, it's with real life imagery.
It's with real life. It's not a painting.
And there's no dogs, actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you.
The people are people.
So we go in there, and I'm like, how much should I buy in for? And they're like, how many did you have at Thursday's house? And I was like,
Oh shit.
well, I bought in for 100, and I had like 170, and they were like, you're gonna want to use that. I was like, 170. They're like, you're gonna be like a middle stack. I was like, what? Like, that's not even like a lot of money. That's like the average. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Like, it's the biggest, Yeah. Very obviously the biggest poker game I've ever been in. And because right before then, when I bought it for $100, that was also the biggest poker game I've ever bought it for. So I get in and I find a seat, and there are some pretty funny faces here. We got like a 75-year-old dude.
That's awesome.
We got.
How much was he in for?
Oh, deep. Like,
Well, you'll get to that.
he played very loose, so he had a lot of buy-ins. Like, I cannot tell you how many times he pulled out $150 from his
No
wallet.
way.
That's
That is
insane.
At least
insane.
3 times while I was there.
That's insane.
He was out
Jeez.
a lot
Yeah,
of money.
he was really sucking.
So he's just
Yeah.
sucked. He kept losing all his money and shit.
Yep. Sometimes you run back.
That's tough.
And so,
Damn.
so there are some other guys too. There's like some guys in like their mid-20s. Cool guys, nice. So we're playing whatever, and I'm trying to like just stay calm and only play hands that I know are good, and it's tough. And this is the part of the story where it starts to like, it goes from being funny to being like okay, like this sucks. I got pocket aces 4 times that night, which is kind of insane.
That's
pretty
incredible.
insane.
I won one of those hands.
Really?
Really?
What did they have?
I only won one. I lost to like a straight, like a 3 of a kind beating a 2 pair or whatever, and then I don't know, something else, and
Jeez.
it was like, and then a full
that's-
house. Those are the 3 that I lost to, and
Damn.
it
Wow.
was so
Damn.
irritating. When I left, I'm not going to disclose how much money I lost, but I am going to say there are 2 types of money losses in poker. There's the one where you can leave thinking, well, yes, I lost a little money, but I had fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I'm learning. It was worth the little bit of money I lost. And then there's the second amount
Yeah.
And then
where
there's
you start
doomsday.
regretting everything, and your drive home makes you feel like you want to drive into a tree.
That is.
Last night,
oh,
I was
man.
the latter of the options.
That is bad.
And I'm driving home, and I have just really like quiet music playing, and it's raining,
Yeah.
And the roads in Manomet are flooded.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, dude.
puddles like 30 seconds long.
It was crazy how.
Oh,
I
it
was
was also
driving last night.
1:30 in the morning.
Oh, jeez.
I was driving, raining. I had my high beams
Damn.
on. I couldn't see 25 feet in front of me. It was like the classic fucking way to end the night. And I got a free soda as I left, so it was the most expensive soda I've ever drank.
they're
in my
like,
life.
good game, kid. Here's a
Good-
100
Yeah.
Good game.
As I'm
$70.
leaving,
Cracks
one of
open
the
a can of Coke.
As I'm leaving, one of the funniest part.
What?
I'm mad that I had to loop back to this, but they go, thanks for coming. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we're here. And I was like, oh, fucking, like,
You're like,
thanks.
great.
And then the lady they have a lady there that just, like, helps out with the table. Like, she's
They
like
have a dealer.
Like a waitress type thing. No, they have a dealer that doesn't play, but then they also have a lady there that, like, deals with the chips, goes around asking people want food, drinks.
Is this your introduction to the mob, Leo?
Dude, no, like, this is legit. Not mob, but it's a legit game. And so
That is
they're like, we're at Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and the lady's like, on your way out, lock the door. And I was like,
This
okay,
sounds
dude.
a lot like the beginning of
okay.
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
So I whatever. I'm leaving, and
That's awesome.
that was pretty funny. But I'm driving home, and you know what? I'm driving through Manomet, and I have one of my windows down, and it's like raining hard,
Yeah.
and I'm just smiling, like, because
Dude,
this moment of
literally.
It's his Joker story.
ignorance is bliss is like
Dude.
true, like hardcore right now. Like I am just like,
Oh, you wish you had never.
I'm just like, wow, like this is like, I just realized like money doesn't mean anything. Like
Dude.
who like needs
Like
money?
1:30 in the morning.
And I'm like, who, like it doesn't matter. Like this is fine. This is
Yeah.
fine.
Oh,
I had,
you're like gaslighting yourself.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
I also had just played like 5.5 hours of poker.
Yeah. No, that.
But
Jeez.
it still wasn't worth the amount of money I lost. But and I'm driving home with the window down, and as I just said a minute ago, I shit you not, 30-second long puddles where like my car's nose deep in this puddle. I was surprised I didn't get flooded out of my car. It didn't get in the exhaust and my car started to break because of how high these puddles were.
That would have made you go
And-
insane.
I
no.
see headlights coming by, and I'm like, oh, it's just another car, like whatever. And then I'm in this big fatty puddle, and then this car's coming, and it's also in a big fatty puddle. And can you guess what the fuck happened next? Because we both start kicking up water,
Yeah.
and guess whose window was down?
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Leo's.
Oh,
And I just got
shit.
absolutely splash zoned by this other car at
No.
1:30 in the morning, fully drenched,
Dude.
fully drenched with the window down.
Oh
And
my god.
I was sitting there still driving, and I was like, no, like this can't be real now. I was like,
This is
this
it.
could not
This
have
is it.
happened. This is it.
Leo Shore in the terrible, no good, very bad day.
Are you mentally okay, Leo, right now?
And I was like, dude, I genuinely couldn't even believe that it had
my
happened.
God,
And
that
I was
is
like,
brutal.
whatever.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
At that
Oh.
point, everything was so like voided out of my mind. It was so funny, but I just thought that was such a funny
That
ass
is
story.
what a.
That is
Oh my
awesome.
god.
and
Yeah.
I had to tell you guys because it was so good. And I'll tell you guys more of the actual details later, but I just can't. On the
No,
pod.
that is amazing.
I'm not the best
Or
gambler.
actually, not amazing. That's kind of
Sad.
depressing. But
Yeah.
well, yeah.
It was very sad.
Jeez.
But you know what? You live and you learn.
You live and you learn.
And
You
I-
live and you get drenched.
I don't know if I'm learning because I really want to go back.
You want to go back.
Like really really bad.
Oh my god.
It was fun as hell though. Very fun.
That
very
is
fun.
hilarious.
We didn't really plan out any topics for today, to be honest.
I have something else we
with
can
you.
talk about, but it's very there's no segueing it.
Okay,
From
let's
this
just
to that.
go.
Let's
Just
see.
say it then.
No, I really want to find a shitty ass segue into this thing. Into this, something to do with milk. Speaking of large amounts of liquids landing on your face,
Yeah.
let's
Mouth.
talk about milk.
Okay.
I have some insider trading information about milk. Our friend Aiden texted me yesterday, and neither of you guys know this, I don't think.
Okay.
Silver Lake did a milk chugging.
No
No
way.
way.
No
Yeah.
way. Wow.
And he texted me. He's like, dude, Silver Lake just did a milk chugging contest.
Are you kidding me?
And he sent me videos of it. And I was like, no way, dude. I was like, no way.
That is
And it
awesome.
Want to hear the best
That's
part,
awesome.
though? It was
What?
worse than ours.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
What did the
Less
videos
people
look
and
like?
less hype.
That sucks.
Of course.
That sucks.
Slake. Silver Lake
Slake.
sucks.
It's like.
Classic.
More
Correct.
like Suck Lake.
But it made it just made me think about like how
Burn.
it just made me think about like how good
We have it.
we are.
Yeah.
For
Like,
real.
We really are the best.
There must have been someone there from Silver
There
Lake.
was because I was talking to Caetano. Shout out Caetano. He's a G. After the fact, and he was like, "Yeah, some girl like came from Silver Lake because she was friends with like one of my friends there." And she was like, "Do you guys like actually do this?" And he was like, "No, I promise. Like this is just like I don't even know
Is
who
this a
started this.
one-off
Like, a one
thing.
night
Yeah.
thing." And then she went back.
That
and,
is-
no, he's like, yeah. Now Silver Lake thinks that like Plymouth South like chugs milk all the time, and then they did it.
They
Like,
chug milk.
Well, I
Hypocrites.
think Silver Lake chugs milk all the
Yeah,
time.
now it
Yeah,
seems
you
like
know
they're,
what?
they're milk chuggers.
Screw that.
Yeah,
I just thought that was.
We
so
about to have the
funny.
Olympics for chugging milk.
dude, every
my
school
God.
sends a representative.
Every school.
We're
Who's our
sending
milk representative?
I'm sending
Aiden.
I'm
Well,
sending
yeah,
Aiden
he's like
for
the only
milk.
one who finished.
He was the fastest. Milk.
It was pretty fast.
I know.
But like some people just.
We're
wouldn't
sending
do it.
Aiden Brady for the milk competition and Colby,
Colby
Keating
for-
for the
for
apple
anything
juice.
that's-
Anything
Yes.
that's
Anything that he's
milk.
not allergic to.
Yeah.
Exactly,
It's
dude.
So funny. I just thought, dude, so good. Like
That is.
who do they think they are?
Look
making
what we've
fun of us?
started.
And then they just
And that-
did
yeah.
it 2
Look
weeks
what we've
later.
I
started.
can't believe that.
Where's our
The
class?
outreach we
Our
have.
class is
so
great.
good. We're so good at like just like doing shit.
Everyone
together.
in our class listening, thank you for being
Thank
great.
you.
Thanks,
For
class
real.
of 2022.
Thanks, class of 22.
You guys are pretty
Specifically
damn
from
awesome.
Plymouth South.
Only yeah, only
Yeah.
Because
Silver Lake,
every
what
other
the
school
hell?
sucks.
That's true. Very true.
Agreed.
Right. So Hugo,
Yeah,
you had a birthday this week.
I did have a birthday. You had one as well.
How? Yes, I did.
No way.
How? Yeah. How was the overwhelming feeling of knowing that as every year goes on, your birthday gets
You-
less and less
you-
special?
You know what? I had the feeling. Yeah, it is. It's tough, especially because we've been
I know exactly what you did on your birthday, and it's like
that is like
I
the
wanted
biggest
to cry for you.
representation of not special. I worked till like
After
8
school.
o'clock after school.
He literally went to school and then he went to work.
But like it's not too bad. I can zone out. I can think of other stuff. Like it's not like a work where I have to be like totally engaged with it at all times. So like I'm fine with it. But it wasn't ideal. I did go home. Like my family got sushi and we got like cake and stuff afterwards. But yeah, it wasn't like a big thing. I remember back in the like elementary school days, I would like the birthday parties and stuff. They were just so fun. Every like bouncy house,
Epic.
like I don't know, you'd have like a theme. Like I remember in like
Yep.
I don't know,
I had a
like
video game truck.
5th
once.
grade,
That
my
was-
theme was like not 5th grade. It was like 1st grade. My theme was like Lion King, and I had a Lion
Yes.
King themed
Pretty
birthday.
epic.
Or
Yep.
like
You had a
in
Phineas. You had a
preschool-
Phineas and Ferb birthday party once
Yeah,
too.
dude, that was sick. In
I was at
preschool,
your
I had a
Space.
space birthday or whatever. Which should we tell that story?
Yes.
Might
you,
as
have,
well.
you have a preschool.
Might as well.
I need
You know,
to
I
hear
knew JT before I knew you, Leo. We went to
that's pretty
preschool, which is
bad.
hilarious.
Impressive.
And then I didn't. And then like I met up with him later. Like
Yeah, we reconvened.
We
No, you did
reconvened.
not.
Middle school.
yeah. So
Oh, and I thought you meant like your parents like planned a play date in like 3rd grade. And you guys like didn't like each
no,
other. or something like
middle
that.
No,
school was
no,
like
no.
the first time we saw
I'd
each other again.
seen my
Yeah.
boy.
So let's talk about my preschool birthday because
Let's talk about it. I have a preschool birthday
Dude.
party story too, but yours seems funny.
okay,
Oh,
there
man.
was a thing that I was really into in preschool called
Planet Heroes.
Planet Heroes, which was the
I was
What is
super
the
into it
best
as well.
thing ever.
The coolest fucking
It was-
thing.
it, like-
what would you even call it?
They were like a set of action figures, and
Yes.
there was a movie that went along with it too.
That's the greatest
and it
movie
came
I've
with
ever
a
seen.
comic every time you
Shut
got
up.
one.
It's so good.
And it was so cool. It was
was
about a kid
space
who
themed.
went to space, and
Ace
every
from Earth.
single planet had their own like guardian against like this bad
Yeah.
guy who was called the Black Hole.
the Black Hole is
And
the
he,
coolest
like,
villain.
Oh my! It was so cool, and like so like you'd have the sun who was like the master of all the guardians, and then like Mercury, who was a guy who was like super fast, and like Venus, who was like somewhat.
She was a chick who was like fire chick or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like
Mars
Saturn,
was like a rock dude.
Saturn, you could like he threw rings at you. It was
okay.
so. Earth was a skateboarder.
Thing. Yeah, he had a skateboard. It was the most like 2007 thing.
But
dude.
like they had action figures where each one was like a different planet
It was
guy.
so
Like
cool.
That is pretty.
that's
Like,
what
their
taught me the
numbers.
planets. By the way,
Me
like
too.
I remember in second
That's
grade.
obviously what it was made for.
Yeah,
well,
definitely.
yes, but they were the coolest
In
things
second
ever.
grade or sixth grade, we learned the planets, and people
like,
were struggling to
people-
learn. And I'd be like, I learned all this from in preschool from Planet Heroes.
Dude,
and
same
it was,
thing.
oh man, that was so fun. And yeah, so they would introduce new characters like based on not new, but like things in the universe. So like the villain was the black hole.
Yeah.
I had most of them. I think
I had like the
Pluto
ship,
was a
the
thing.
base,
yes,
That
I had
big
that too.
base
Like a
thing.
big ship that was wicked cool.
and like Ace's ship.
But there was one that I wanted.
The coolest.
There was one
What?
that was
What was the
new,
coolest one?
being released that I really wanted. His name was the Red Giant.
I know exactly what it's
You-
pictured.
I know
Did
what it
you
looked like.
Steal JT's red
No.
giant.
It
There
is.
you go.
There's an action figure called the Red Giant,
I gotta
named
look it
after
up
like a
to
red
show
giant
you.
star.
Oh, okay.
He wasn't good or bad. He was kind of like in the
He was
middle.
like a bounty hunter.
I think he was a spy.
that's so
he joined the
badass.
Planet
He had a
Heroes and he was a
sniper.
spy working for Black Hole.
So he was a bad guy.
I asked for this action figure, and on my birthday, everyone's coming over. We have like the bouncy house. I got like a cake that was like in the shape of an Earth. Like it was very
Yeah.
like planetary theme. Oh my
Why do I
god!
feel like I've seen that
JT
before?
just showed me the picture, and it looks so much less cool.
It's
than
so much less cooler than I remember.
I thought this was the coolest thing ever.
It was
I'm
the
looking
coolest
at it,
thing
it
ever,
does
dude.
not look like. Oh,
It
no,
was the coolest
it's
fucking
pretty
thing.
cool. But it comes to the time where we do gifts,
Okay.
and I'm opening gifts. I get like I don't know. I'm getting like Legos or like
Lame
like,
shit.
Like I think.
Right, of course.
I think I got some other like Planet Hero thing, but I had my heart set on the Red Giant.
Yes.
and I knew
then
this.
My friend and JT knew this,
Oh my god.
and then
Yep.
my friend
Okay.
Jacob, who I knew from preschool.
Fuck Jacob.
I actually don't like Jacob either.
No, that was another story where like he showed up to my birthday party and you did too, and like you had beef. I don't know why.
Yeah, I had beef with this kid. I didn't
With
like
Jacob,
him.
but
I don't
he
He, like,
Jacob,
I don't know,
but
he-
fuck him for what
It
he
was
did to
some.
me.
It was something like stupid, but like something did happen. Like I didn't just show up and I was like, "Fuck this kid." It was something. It was something stupid though, where I basically could have done that and it would have been the same thing. He basically showed up and like
I
like
think
they
he
were
had-
like throwing a football and like he didn't.
No,
throw it
you
to
know what
me
I
or
think
something
it
like
was?
that.
I think it was the one of those paddle balls, like the balls with the string in the paddle that he had or that you had or
Yeah.
something that he took, and it was like
Yup.
was-
See, like something stupid like that, but like I was like, "Fuck this."
that
dude.
was later though. But this birthday,
Yeah, later,
Jacob
first and
knew he was
second
my
grade.
friend in kindergarten. He knew what I wanted. JT knew what I wanted. Everyone knew what I wanted. I go open his gift,
Oh no.
and I get the Red Giant.
Oh no.
and the
JT
second
must
I
be
reveal
so
it, and I
pissed.
reveal it, and I flip out, and I'm like, "Let's go!"
And JT's like, "Fuck!"
I turn around and I see JT start
I
crying,
would
and he
bawl my eyes out.
drops his gift bag, runs away, and his gift bag falls over, and out of the bag falls the falls the Red Giant, and I knew
Stop.
exactly what
Nah.
happened, and he
No.
cried, and he runs away
I was
crying.
bawling my eyes out,
It
dude. I
was-
was so disappointed.
Yes,
That's so
it was
awesome.
so.
dude. Oh
And
my
in the moment,
God.
I was like, "Oh no." I was like, but I go, "Oh no," and then I'm like,
Now you have
"Oh
two.
no, I have two Red
Now you
Giants."
have two.
It was. I was like, yes.
It's like almost cooler
Now I
being the
have-
second
Now you
one.
have two.
I think I tried explaining to JT. I tried to explain to him that 2 is better than 1. So now I
Very
have
true.
2
Now
Red
you,
Giants.
can, now you can successfully create red giant babies.
What the
Because you have two.
I can
remember
breed more.
You can
Breed
the
more Red
giant.
Giants.
I clearly remember like Hugo's dad. He's like, "Don't worry, we'll keep yours." And I was like,
Yes. Yes.
Stop, dude. Keith is so good like that.
Dude, he said
was
we'll keep
awesome.
yours, and
and he made me feel very
we
good.
Keith
return
is
the other one.
funniest
I don't know.
motherfucker that's not
on
funny.
it.
It's so
He
funny.
really is.
Honestly, he probably like shuffled them in front of my face, and we just like,
Oh,
yeah,
definitely.
this is
You
like.
probably, like, I mean, I
And
would
he
have
was
kept
like,
both
"We're
of them.
returning one." Or, I don't know. Yeah, did we return them? I don't know.
Oh my
but
God. Well, are there any red giant babies lying around? Or at this point,
I
teens,
still have.
young teens lying around?
I think I may have them somewhere in my
I still have them in my basement.
basement.
somewhere.
We may have given them away, but that was such a good like toy line. The
Seriously,
Planet Heroes, dude.
they don't make toys like they used
They
to.
don't.
They don't.
I actually need to look because
I
like
used to have some banging toys.
Dude,
back
for
in the day.
real.
yeah.
Like
And now,
y'all ever like
dude,
castles and stuff?
toy games have evolved the same as games on the App Store.
Toy games?
Shitty. And
Because, yes, because when we
I know
were
exactly
younger,
what you
these
mean.
toys were original. They were
Yep.
fun. They were cool.
they had a story.
They had a
Yeah.
Yep. They had like there was a reason.
They were
behind
intricate.
It. And when we were younger on the App Store, I remember playing games that were like
Dude.
3D like platformers.
Fucking
Yes,
insane.
yes.
That
On
were
my
free.
on
Yeah.
my iPod.
Those were good.
like 10 years ago. I was playing like, dude, there was this one game I literally can't even get over it. It like had an open world map like the newer Mario games, where
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you walk from level to level like this,
yeah.
and you get to the boss every time. And so when you get to him, you pretty much insta die as soon as he hit you, but you could always get like 3 hits off.
Yeah.
No, but listen. So it would go down to like 99. Like the boss percentage would go down to like 99.4%. But every time you got there and you got hits off, you got an insane amount of money. You use that money to upgrade, and then you roll through the same levels again, hit the boss
Okay.
more, it does more damage, and you're supposed to keep going. Like every time.
That-
I should
and
not
you
have been
like
looking.
this game?
I've been looking
you
for this
ever
game
beat
for
it?
6 years.
Wow.
No, I only ever got down to like 94%. Like, dude, it was tough.
Oh my
and,
God.
Like, you could buy these different swords and armor, and like, just some cool ass shit, like
Yeah.
side-scrolling platformers.
They were
Which are
they
genius.
really did make good games.
They made good games and great toys.
Great toys.
Yeah.
Now
dude.
toys are just
It's
like
just poop.
it's poop. And
Like,
games in the
yo-
App Store are just ad-filled like
Yup, it's this
AI bot.
Like,
four different apps that are exactly the same that have ads for another game.
It's like booty twerking 3D.
Yes. The stick games is like Stick Trivia Master Boy, and it's like name like the color that starts with R and ends with
Yes,
D.
and, like,
and
when
it's
or
like
the ones where you
Yeah,
have
and
to,
like
like
you like climb up a ladder. And
yeah, it's like
Yeah,
shitty
it's like
trivia.
the-
it's
it's
not
like-
even interesting.
or
It's
it's
not
not
trivia,
even
it's, like,
trivia.
barely
It's just like
trivia.
you move your finger back and forth
Yes.
and your person avoids spikes.
it's just like
yes, or
input,
like it
output.
gains more arrows or something to shoot
We're
at like the
we're
boss
going, We're
man.
like devolving in the apps.
yeah,
It's so bad.
What are these kids? Because
Well-
I'm trying. I go in the app store.
well,
I'm like,
people are
I need a
buying
new
them.
game to play
Me
on my
too.
phone. Because
And
I
they're
don't have to
shit.
scroll through social
Yeah.
media all day. And like, I'm like, bro, like,
It's
what is this?
trash.
No, there's shit. There's very few games that are still like
I feel
True.
intricate, and those are like the old like
True.
Clash of Clans, and
Clash of Clans.
Clash
yeah,
Royale,
those are great.
and
I just
That
those are
era
like
was fun.
strategy.
strategy.
That era
games
like strategy, like world
where you have to
building
wait
type
40
things.
hours for your.
Yeah, well,
No,
that
okay,
gold
I
mine
could
sucks.
go without that.
That
I
sucks.
could definitely go without that.
Good gold mine.
Your
upgrade.
gold mine upgrades.
That's
or
like my
produces-
dad, dude. My dad still goes crazy in Clash of Clans. He does,
awesome.
and he's like he'll come up to me just randomly. He'll be like, "I gotta wait 2 weeks for this elixir pump to upgrade." I'm like, "Are you serious?"
I gotta wait.
Like,
One
he's
more
like-
day.
He's like,
counts that
he's like,
day.
guess how much one of my walls cost to upgrade? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, 8 million or something like that. I'm like, dude, come on.
No,
Like,
it's absurd. They gotta balance wall upgrades, dude.
yeah, they do. They're
I'm
bullshit.
not even kidding. I
They're
play that game
trash.
too. It's ass.
I don't
A
play it.
million like elixir to upgrade one wall.
Outrageous.
So stupid.
And you have like literally 300 walls.
That's yeah.
like
it's crazy.
300 million elixir.
Wow,
Math.
that's some great math, Hugo. Fuck you.
Math.
Wow. Muff.
Quick muff.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that story came up.
The red
That's
flag.
so
I'm
funny.
so glad I remembered that.
I
trying to think
remember
if I
that
have any-
day
if-
so
if I
I
clearly.
remember looking over you crying. The bag drops and he.
I
falls down.
remember dropping the bag and running out to your swing set in the backyard. I remember
loved
that.
swing set.
We took it down
That's
a few
sad.
days or a few years ago.
A few days
A
ago.
few days ago.
Yeah.
Years feel
My
like
final-
days.
my final goodbye. Yeah, right. As you get old, do you know as you get older, time goes by faster.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude.
No, like
I know it's true. I'm saying like fuck that.
dude,
that
it
happens.
is very hard for me
because the great.
to like see people like see you guys and like people in my grade like getting older. Like even I'm getting
Yeah.
older too, and I see it in myself and stuff. But it like it's so hard being like, oh my, like like we're seniors and like
Yeah, fuck
next
that.
year this person is going to like be an adult in the real world and like that's it.
Some people it scares me
it's
that they're gonna
scary.
be
Yeah.
adults
Well,
in the
yeah,
real
scared,
world.
like you know,
Get
like
released.
this person is not prepared, or then other people you're like, wow, this person like is already acting like a dad. Like he's like, wow, this person acts like a dad.
Crazy
he acts like an
dad
adult.
energy. I've
And
been
then-
told
and
that
then you're
a
like,
lot recently.
You're like, in a little bit of time he could be, and you're like, holy crap, like this could.
Yeah, like
It's
in
scary.
like 5 years, there will be people in our grade who are married and have kids.
It's
Yeah.
scary.
That's
Fuck that.
5
Thinking
years.
about that.
You know what was 5 years ago? 7th grade.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Like that's like the
Like,
timeline.
I-
right
Dude,
there.
that's weird. That's
5
really
years ago,
weird.
Yes.
to
7th
think
grade,
about.
and 5 years from now, someone
People
could
are
be
gonna
married
have married
kids.
with a kid.
And like I'll
at 23.
like where I work, I work in the Pine Hills, so I see a lot of like older people, and I
Yeah.
see people like pass me, and like I'll see my friends in them, and I'll be like, that's gonna be like someone I know in like 50 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna be me in
in
50 years.
Yeah.
Yep,
Holy
exactly.
crap! And then I'm like, and it's gonna feel like 20 seconds. Like it's gonna existential
just-
crisis here.
The funniest part about it is like time doesn't actually move faster.
No.
But
it just
because
feels...
because you know you're 10 years old, 1 year is 10% of your life. You're 50 years old, 1 year is 2% of your life. So as time
Yeah.
goes on, the percentage of each year goes down, meaning time
Yeah, you're
technically
learning
is
more.
going
You're
faster.
yeah, you've already.
JT looks confused.
Yeah, what that math made no
'Cause
sense to me.
time doesn't actually go by faster.
No, obviously not.
But-
But
The perception of time going by faster is because when you're 10 years old, 1 year is only 10% of your life, right?
oh yes, I
And then
understand what
as
you
you
mean.
get
Yes,
older,
yes,
the
yeah,
percentage
yeah.
goes down. So it's like
Yeah.
That makes
each
I get what
year's
you're
like
saying.
And it-
less, which means as you're
and,
going
like,
on,
you're-
each year's faster.
You're out of school and like you're just obviously the more you're alive, the less you have to learn. I guess. I mean, we always have more to learn, but it's like
You
from,
don't
like,
discover things.
Yeah, like
for
it-
the first time. I guess.
so like it's like you're living in the world that you know, and like there's not.
we don't
nothing,
know
things
much.
just
nothing
go.
changes
right?
too much.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
but,
living in the
yeah,
world we
nothing
know, and we
changes,
don't
so
know
it's like-
much.
You're not in school. You're not in like you're not having to.
The whole like pandemic thing when we weren't in school really like time flew.
Me and Leah
That
were
helped
talking
me.
about this. It was.
I loved it.
Now,
I loved it
now,
too.
Let's
I'm sorry to everyone out there who,
Who
lost
did not.
family
I
members and
agree.
had a really tough
or
time
just
during this.
yeah, mentally. I
I just
know
want you to
it
know that
hurt a lot of
I
people.
know that like
I know the struggle
bad things
that people
happen,
could go
and I
through.
understand that. I mean, for my mental state, my mental personal well-being,
Me as well.
I
mean,
agree
it was
100%.
just wow.
We talked about this a few months ago, like that the 2 weeks of like no responsibility,
Yeah.
or like that little bit of time where you literally had no school, no like
And you
work,
could just
nothing, and you could sit down, you could go for a walk, you could watch a movie with absolutely nothing nagging in the back of your
Yep.
head, like the
Yes.
total
It's
calm and
beautiful.
peace was
Pandemic is
amazing.
good when there ain't no bitch in your ear
And-
telling you it's trash.
And
You know
we-
what Little Caesars meme.
Yes.
You don't know that?
no, maybe if I saw probably.
Little Caesars pizza's fire when there ain't a bitch in your ear telling you it's trash.
And like we talked about it, and we said we're never gonna experience that
Nope,
again until
never.
retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that
oh
that
my
made me like
God.
I like almost like
I was
started
like, oh.
crying when we started talking
Yeah.
about that, and the craziest
so
part
sad.
for me was like, so even when we did have a slight responsibility, like before the summer hit, so from like whenever in March to like June, and there was that little bit of homework we got,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
two
Still
hours,
wasn't
2
even that
hours worth
bad,
like
yeah.
a week. I shit you not, it was so crazy to me because this was like a time in my life like I realized I had to like do things for myself. So
Yeah.
I had my own routine that I followed every day, and the craziest part about it was it's the first routine in my life that I ever followed that I didn't have to like think about following.
Yeah.
I just
my
did it.
routine was fucked.
Yeah.
I just did it every day,
Mhm.
and I liked it.
Yeah.
Me too.
I liked it so much. Get up, whatever time I wanted. I just start whenever I
Mine
woke
was
up. I
messed
wouldn't
up.
make myself wake up a certain time.
Yeah.
I wake up, take a shower. I'd eat the same thing for breakfast every morning.
Yep.
I do this every morning. And then I'd enjoy the rest of my day doing whatever I wanted,
Playing
which
a
was
Fortnite
always the
tournament or
same
something.
thing, which
Yeah.
was playing Xbox with a bunch of the homies
The
for
amount
like
of PlayStation I
7
played.
hours a day. Yeah, it was crazy, but like I learned, you just learn a lot about
Yeah.
the things that you like to do and the things that you
Yes.
like prioritize in your life when you don't need to be doing things.
Yeah, My routine was messed up though. I'd stay up till 3 in the morning every night. I wake up at about 12.
Oh my god.
Eat
Solid 9 hours. of sleep every
nice
night.
bowl of Frosted Flakes in the morning. Go play basketball for about 2 hours. Right, not in the morning because it was like 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the morning for you, but
It was
it's
the
really, like,
morning
2 in
for
the
me, but it was
afternoon.
really like 2 in the
You're
afternoon.
getting out like wearing a robe, like stretching,
Yes.
and like all like
Literally.
Sun's
everyone's
going down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sun's going down.
Exactly.
And you just like I'd be playing basketball, and the amount of like usually if I play basketball in my driveway, you see cars go by all the time.
Yeah.
I live on a main road.
Right. Oh my
Yeah.
god, the roads were dead.
There'd be
empty.
one every like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. You know, go in, I'd eat a ham and cheese sandwich, I'd toast it.
Right. That's what
That's
I mean.
good.
Like you,
Yeah.
you started to.
Yes, you do
Follow
these
this
weird
routine.
things that you wouldn't
mine
normally
was,
do.
Mine was
I
chicken
was so
salad.
enjoyable.
I ate the same things every day, and I only
too.
ate 2 meals. But because I
You had
did
buffalo
this,
Me too.
chicken
and I was so
nuggets
used
or
to
something.
it. Yes. So
Buff-
for breakfast, which was not actually breakfast, it was usually between the hours of 11 and 12:30.
Yep.
I'd have a fried egg on like fried egg, cheese, and whatever deli meat I had in my house on a bagel or toast or whatever kind of bread I
Yeah.
had in my house. Whatever it was, I had that same sandwich every day, and I'd have a side of fruit, raspberries, cantaloupe, whatever, and I'd drink a glass of milk. Which sounds
Yeah.
weird, but I did that every day, and then for dinner, every day, I had buffalo chicken tenders or tacos.
Yeah.
For like at least 2 months. Every
Yeah.
day I did the
My
same
routine was I would wake up usually around like 10 or 9-ish.
Mhm.
I would make either if we had English muffins or bagels, I would
Awesome.
cook an egg and I'd cook ham and egg, put that on a bagel English muffin with some ketchup and cheese.
Thing.
That was my breakfast, and then I think I would take every day I would take my dog on the walk on
Yeah.
the beach, walk all the way down, then go
Oh,
through
that's
Center
nice.
Hill Road and come back. And then I got back, I would literally every day I would come back, open a seltzer, sit on the couch for like an hour, just because it'd be hot as shit
That's
out.
so like
I'd just be sitting there.
Dude, the smell, I still remember the smell opening my windows.
Yeah,
It's
like
just
it
like
was
the
like
fresh
you had
air,
nothing
yeah.
to do. It was beautiful, nothing to do.
was.
And I just sit on my couch for an hour, drinking a seltzer, like scrolling through stuff, like watching a movie or something, and then I would eat a chicken salad sandwich. And that was like, and when we ran out of chicken salad from the store, we would make our own. And so I would have it like.
That's so
It was,
awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
It's so interesting, like hearing all these like perspectives of like the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Like talk about an existential crisis. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're all living this very moment right now in extremely different ways.
Yeah,
Even though all
Seriously.
three of us are in this trailer
And
right now,
all
we're
of
all
us
sitting
were-
in different corners and
yeah.
thinking different things.
And thankfully,
Yeah,
all of
that's
us
weird to think
were
about.
healthy, like mentally
Yes,
and
thanks.
Healthy and
COVIDly.
happy. I'd say.
Like obviously, like there were other people who like did not do very well, like mentally, either like they couldn't see their friends and stuff. I found it best. I feel like this was a time when I could really like find who I was, and from that, like
Yeah.
being comfortable with myself, I was able to be comfortable. Like
For me, playing Xbox every day
Yes.
was the exact
and
same.
then
It
the
gave
same
me the
thing is
exact
hanging with
same
friends,
joy
yeah.
of hanging out with my friends.
I got closer, I think, with a lot of my friends.
Me too.
I got really because I'd play PlayStation, and it was the best thing because there'd be a party in PlayStation,
Yeah.
and it would. There was one time when the party you can see on PlayStation how many
Yeah.
hours the party was active.
Yeah.
It was at 99 hours 99 minutes.
Because there was always
Because
someone
there was always
no
one
shot.
person in
So
there.
cool.
No way.
There was
That's awesome.
always someone in there. It didn't matter what hour of the day, and everyone had an invite to the party. It was
It's like
Yeah.
it's like a Discord. Like
Yes.
people can just come
That's
and
It
go.
hilarious.
wasn't an
People are
open
there.
party. It was an invite only. But considering
Yeah.
everyone had, there
That's
just
awesome.
people would pop in random hours. So you'd be in there alone. All of a sudden, someone would get on, pop in, and you talk to them, have this deep conversation for an
And then you
hour.
just-
That's
Right.
awesome.
Someone would pop in.
Yeah.
We were all playing different games. It didn't matter. We're all just. I got so close with so many people.
Yeah,
over
that's good.
quarantine.
I have a group of friends that that I played with every time
Yeah.
on
Yeah,
Xbox during
it
that
was
time.
good.
But like before then, like most of them were my friends, but like I hadn't been as close to them as like when all that
Same.
happened. And then after the fact, like I got closer to a lot of them that I already considered my friends,
Yeah,
and it just
yeah.
made
Same.
me feel a lot
I
better.
felt that way, like Xbox especially, but even when we started school up again, people in my cohort who like, yeah, they were my friends, but like I never really like
Yeah.
I got super close
I
with
got-
people who like I'd be in a bunch of their classes, and it like if it was a normal year, I wouldn't like I'd be friends with him, but I wouldn't
Yes.
really like talk to him all the time. But
Right.
because it was just like me and them
The
in a
cohort.
cohort, it was good.
That is so true. Like Leo, like we got very close because all of my like close friends before quarantine were all in
Yeah.
cohort A.
yeah.
Right.
So I got super close with like because of electrical with you,
Yeah.
with Bryson,
Yeah.
Tommy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like I was friends with Bryson and Tommy, but I was never like we started even like playing like PlayStation together and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, I would have expected me be like as close of friends with those guys as I became.
Yeah.
And so I liked the cohort thing because it got you to
Yeah, it was good.
have to talk to different people.
Yes,
Mhm.
I liked it too. It was
And-
good.
Yeah.
I do think that's funny. And now, like you say that, and now look at us three now. Like, someone literally said that we were like a polygamous relationship the other day. The three of us.
We hang out
So,
we
like,
hang
yeah,
out so
like,
much,
at
maybe
least-
too much.
at least like 3 times a week. Like I'm with you guys. I'm with you guys more than my girlfriend now.
We haven't
Like,
got annoyed with each other yet.
We've
Yeah.
we've been with each other the
Will
past
it ever
3 days.
happen?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Eventually maybe,
Eventually.
but not in the near future.
Oh my god, it's just so funny.
It's awesome.
Friendships that are like that are so funny, but the ones that are the opposite are sometimes even funnier.
Yeah, like friend,
Like-
like you'll see someone and just be like nod at them and be like, yeah,
Yeah.
like you're
Yeah.
like,
Or friends that like you hang out with them, but every time you're like fuck this dude, but like you're still friends with this dude.
yes,
Like not even in like a mean way, because there are people that like I see and I'm like, yo, fuck this dude. Like,
Yeah.
But I have like friends that are like, dude, like fuck this guy. Like
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
this
It's
guy's
just,
fucking
like,
annoying.
It's just like what?
But you're like good friends with them. And you're
It's
just like, oh, dude,
yeah,
this
like,
guy's
me
fucking
and possibly
stupid.
one of your best friends, and it's just
Exactly.
like it's like this dude is just like so out of pocket and just so wild. And I'm not thinking of anyone specifically. Of
No, I'm
course.
not either,
No,
but
of
I-
No, but I
course-
know
of
what you
course
mean.
not.
Oh.
And it's just so
People
funny.
listening are like pulling at their collars, like, ooh.
Yeah, like oh god,
Is that me?
someone's in Leo's hot seat.
Yeah, right.
But it's just so funny.
It could be you. It could be me. We've gone pretty deep this
It
podcast.
was. Here, I'll try to. I got some light questions.
Okay, yeah. Let's finish it off with some light.
Yeah,
All right.
something happy. He's
Something
like,
heavy.
he's like,
We've
he's
gone
like,
through-
what do you
we've-
think your grandkids will remember you for?
We've gone through like
What will your legacy be?
yes, we've gone through like
Will you be
critiquing
missed when you're gone?
capitalism.
This is a very deep podcast compared to the first one.
The title is gonna be like, it's gonna be like, it's
Try not
gonna
to
be
cry.
Mario movie cast, comma Leo's gambling addiction and
And
Hugo's
existential crisis.
crisis.
Yeah.
All right. We'll
Oh
finish
my
Or we-
God.
Or we existential crisis, Fantastic Mr. Fox, capitalism,
Oh my
discussion, and Mario.
And
Mario and Chris Pratt.
capitalism. That would be funny to do it like that.
And capitalism.
Yeah.
It's like the rise and downfall of capitalism, comma Hugo's existential crisis and Chris Pratt.
And Chris Pratt.
Classic.
Classic. All right, let's hear some.
All right, let's
light
hear some light
questions.
questions.
JT.
All right. I don't know how to really word this question, but like, you could be any like.
7.
How'd you know?
Kidding.
No, you can be like any like. In any like time period, like a warrior from any time period,
Yeah.
like a cowboy
This
or a
is-
pirate
yeah.
or a samurai.
Yep.
What do you choose? I know my answer.
It's very hard to choose between a cowboy and a pirate because those
That's
are my
what.
two.
That's what
I would-
choices.
You guys are the fucking
Dude,
same person.
I think-
knew it. You guys were gonna say that too, and that's the funniest part is that I knew that this was a cowboy or a pirate like centered
That's. I guess
question.
that's just the debate.
And-
Would you rather be a cowboy or a pirate? I would have to go with a cowboy, but only if I could get the knowledge. Only if I could have the knowledge of knowing how badass cowboys were, and I could be like, okay, now I have to act badass. I can't just be in there without any knowledge of what it was like.
I'd be a pirate.
Really.
So you would need context. Would you need context
Like,
to be a
I need
pirate? Or could you
con-
just hop on a ship and be like, fuck yeah?
No,
Yup.
I would have need to. I would have need to seen like a Western movie,
And
So I
then
can
be
like,
traveled.
So and then I could act like Clint Eastwood.
Say
like
you
that.
have.
Yeah, of course.
Like I couldn't just be like me.
I wanna
Say
be-
you
I
have
wanna
your
be
knowledge,
Rango.
like it
Yeah.
is you.
No, I would be
And then you-
I would be a cowboy.
I'd be a pirate.
I would love to be a pirate. It's so close. It's so close.
Dude, just like being on the
A
ocean all
pirate would be
day,
great though.
just like
But no, you gotta
Pillaging
no,
and
no,
plundering.
no, because you gotta think. Do you know all the stupid shit that pirates went through back in the day?
I'd love to be a pirate.
Oh, you want to get scurvy and like STDs
Like
and
bad
like
teeth.
throw up for like years
Well-
because you never get used to like and like all these other things where like you just like you're like pissing and shitting in the corner and then you sleep like 12 feet away from it. Like
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like
Well-
pirate life.
In the wild frontier, there's no like
Heat
There's
stroke.
There's an outhouse.
Um,
But there's an outhouse.
no, but
dying of thirst.
You don't get STDs
No.
unless you're having sex.
Okay, but like,
I'm just saying. Hey,
But-
pirates will get
and
it.
pirates thought women on board was bad luck. So what
And
do you
cowboys loved women.
think? We
I
do
th-
love
I
women.
think. I think.
yeah, but when
We-
I go to port,
Us
then I
cowboys.
can
Alright,
have my
we as in
time with
cowboys.
some ye old wenches.
Brandy?
You know what
Yeah,
I
if you
mean?
still had any teeth and they liked you.
Okay, but say
Your time with
say
Brandy.
I had
Wenches,
my
they
knowledge.
They didn't even allow you to have sex until you're married back then.
If you're a pirate, nothing.
if
they
I-
didn't let you steal
The
either.
women, no, obviously the women wouldn't.
No,
let
you could pull into Tortuga.
No,
and there'd be
Tortuga,
some-
dude. You pull right into Tortuga. You go up to the tavern.
There'd be some.
Now you guys talk about Pokemon.
No, it's I'm talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, fine. I guess if I'm thinking of it from an actual period accurate statement of a pirate, where I'm on a boat for like months.
Yeah.
But then if you actually think of a period accurate cowboy, they actually didn't do the shit that they
I
did.
know that.
No,
but
it's
if I
very
had the
true.
knowledge, I could do this.
But
shit
if I,
that they did.
that's what I'm saying, like
But you can't summon the Kraken because that didn't actually exist.
Oh,
like,
so
that's what I'm saying.
When you were asking that question earlier, you were talking about like your mind right now, but
Yeah.
like sent.
That's
oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying.
So
That's
And
that
not
why-
just living in that time period, but like
No.
your mind right
So
now.
that I
yeah,
could
yeah,
actually
okay.
So I'd be a pirate
Like,
because
if
I
lived in that
know
time
not to
period,
do
I
shit.
wouldn't be a cowboy if I didn't have the knowledge I had now.
Do we have the antibodies to fight off these pirate
could we
infections?
bring a-
Dude, pirates go through crazy shit,
I
dude.
know.
I think I'd have to
That's
be
why I
cowboy
do
just because I'm a
cowboy.
little too scared to get scurvy.
I'd love to be. What do you think each of us would be better at being?
Ooh.
Is the question.
I mean,
Huh.
I know how to sail, so I could do a ship. I could do a ship.
I think you'd be a better cowboy.
I don't know
Really?
if I can shoot.
No, I think Hugo would be a
I
better
don't know if
pirate.
I'm a,
I think
I don't
Hugo
know
would
if
be a
I'm
better
quick on the
pirate.
draw.
Do any of us? know
You'd
if
be
we're
a
quick
better
on the
like
draw?
sheriff,
A sheriff.
like in a
Hugo's a
cow-
good
like,
sheriff. Like he doesn't
like-
have to do any of the fighting. But,
like a marshal, like
he'd
a
be-
U.S.
yeah.
marshal or something.
yeah.
Like when shit hits the fan, Hugo comes in
He's like
and
he's
breaks
like
the fight
he's,
up.
he's like the Mandarin. He just like controls the strings.
Yeah. Leo, I don't know what you'd be better at, cowboy.
I'd be better at
But
like.
I would choose
neither.
cowboy because, like, not like I'm saying like I'd rather be alone, but like I am comfortable being by myself, and that's a lot of time of like being like a nomad, you know, just
Yeah.
roaming from town to town.
Oh,
And
that's
I
that's
would
another
love.
which
If
time
I had a
about
fine
second
with,
life, I would
pirate,
love to be a nomad.
which I'm fine with.
So
Like,
Pirate,
kinda like
you have
that.
like you have more freedom. You meet more people. You see different places.
Pirates.
That's
Pirates
why.
about like the social life.
That's
Yeah.
why I like
This is-
that
or
better.
This is a good question because it merely makes you think when it comes down to it, like extroversion versus.
which I am an
introversion.
introvert, which like I would
I agree.
would
Oh, wait,
love
no,
to be.
I'm an extrovert.
You are definitely an extrovert.
I'm an extrovert.
You are definitely an extrovert.
Some part of me wants to be an introvert. But
my
I'm an
my mom, like thinks I am an extrovert.
I think you're an extrovert.
You are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not actually. Very not.
Like,
Well,
that's not true. You definitely are. There are like
I
parts
mean,
of you
honestly,
that are.
like I like hanging out with people. Like I'm not gonna say like, oh, I fucking hate going to get-togethers. And
Well,
I hate...
that's like a scale too, like introvert, extrovert
Yeah.
thing.
That's
That's
true.
definitely
It's like-
is
it's like
a spectrum.
autism.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
And-
it's a skill.
and the gay
everyone's
scale.
on it.
in the
And the gay scale.
Everyone's a little gay.
You got the XY coordinate scale of being
Yeah, yeah.
of autism
Introvert,
and
gay,
and the
autism.
Z scale is extrovert.
Extrovert.
It's extrovert. It's like
and
a
there's nothing wrong with any of these.
No.
No. Everyone's a little bit of every.
A little bit of everything, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, we talk a lot, but we accept over
Exactly.
here.
We're accepting.
Right. But yeah, I don't know. I think being a pirate is like social style
I would love being
Yeah.
a pirate.
awesome.
You
because
see so many more places.
you see so yeah,
Different
totally.
people.
I totally see why you would do it.
No,
But then the first thing I think of about being a pirate is like the piss and shit barrel.
Yeah,
that's
that
sitting in
kinda
the corner all
sucks,
the
but-
time.
Yeah.
But you know,
the
the
teeth.
whole boat
Like
is
the
like
spray of the
moldy
sea and the freedom
Yeah.
of just
Yeah.
like on a big ship,
and drinking
dude.
like rum all day.
I have a
and-
sword on my hip, like that's in a flintlock on my other. That's
That is-
badass.
A
I have
hat,
a
a badass
big ass
hat.
hat, a really big
A
hat,
telescope, dude. You can climb the rigging.
and the outfit, dude. The drip,
It
the
is so
freaking like.
drippy.
No, but the
Cowboys
cowboy drip,
have a lot
Cowboy
of
drip.
poncho.
That's the
poncho
poncho,
and the cowboy
the
hats,
poncho.
dude.
The
Oh.
poncho goes
Two
crazy.
silver pistols.
Oh, it's so sick, dude.
This is gonna make our thumbnail so much more accurate.
What do you think
Oh,
third
yeah, it is.
third place is? Because obviously Pirate Cowboy. What's the third thing?
Probably, the first thing I think of when it comes to something special like that is being a knight.
A knight?
A knight.
I-
I'd say samurai.
No.
Oh yeah.
That'd be
Yeah. Here's the thing,
badass.
I have
Yeah,
no
I like
real
samurai.
experience in
Being
I
a
guess-
samurai.
and I guess,
Yeah,
and I guess
being a
those
samurai.
genres. I like knights. I've seen Monty Python, and that's
There's no-
about it.
I was
Like
thinking
I don't
about
really
this.
have a lot of like medieval
Oh,
experience,
well,
and I don't have a
King
lot of
Richard's
samurai.
Fair is in Plymouth right now. Is
We're
in our
going.
area
We
right
already
now.
talked about
let me
this.
let me see next week if they're still here, and I'll let you guys know.
Okay.
Next weekend.
I like knights just like Game of Thrones, but Game of Thrones is
Yeah.
very like glorified
Definitely.
knights. Obviously,
So is
it's more
Pirates of the
fantasy.
Caribbean,
So is
and
Pirates
of
so
the
is
Caribbean.
every Clint Eastwood
So
movie.
is yeah.
But it's not like there's no.
But like Game of Thrones is
there's
very
no-
like fantasy, more fair. Like obviously there's realistic things, but
Yeah.
Yeah, a samurai. I mean, like a Viking would be
a
awesome.
Viking would be sick.
Oh
Um,
yeah, but
But
Vikings.
Viking, that would be terrifying. I would not want to be a Viking.
But you could be terrifying.
They don't wear any armor.
but they all.
But you
like,
would be terrifying.
Like I feel like
you would be
you
like a.
would, but at the same time, you get into a fight. Vikings, I feel like, are super unpredictable. like your boy could definitely kill you if you pissed him off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I feel like other stuff, like another cowboy wouldn't kill you unless he was like a bandit.
That's true.
Another pirate probably wouldn't kill you.
Would this count?
Like,
Like,
on
what?
your
What if you
crew.
said like a mob boss? Does that count?
I
As,
guess.
like,
I
a
say,
war-
yeah.
a
That's like the
warrior
modern
of, like-
American
You could
version.
say like I'd be a titan of industry. like
Oh,
honestly,
dude, fuck you.
you'd be an asshole if you said that. Out of
Yeah.
anything in the world, you'd be a titan
Oh
of
my
industry.
God.
Yeah,
But you could say
that could be
That's
cool.
so true.
A mob boss would be cool. Though.
Mob boss is cool. That's like the most modern.
A
love
lower
thing.
a lower level mob member that has status.
Mm.
What?
So you don't get like whacked. Like you're not gonna get killed for fucking up.
no, you'd be.
Hey,
you'd
you're
be-
more likely to get
You're more
killed.
likely to get whacked.
Oh no, I know what you mean. You have
like
the.
Goodfellas.
You're lower in the ranking,
But you're very respected.
so you won't
So
get
you
killed.
wouldn't get whacked.
By,
but
you wouldn't get whacked by your mob, but you have
Yes,
a way higher
yes.
chance of getting whacked by someone else.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. But you also
that's
you
true.
have the respect, but you don't have the responsibility to the boss.
That's true.
And you do some of his dirty work, and you
Yeah.
kind of see the ins and outs.
Yeah,
Like you're a lower level boss, I guess.
I kind of know what you mean.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I've always loved and I think this actually comes from. Do you remember DC's Legends of Tomorrow?
Yes.
Show?
Yes, I do.
Remember that one villain who was like immortal, and they in every time
Oh, my
period they went to,
damn
he was
God.
there.
I hate that. Yeah.
I love the idea of an
Shang-Chi.
immortal. Actually, that is Shang-Chi, an immortal
Oh, yeah.
mob boss who, like, in every single
Time period.
time period, he is like
Yeah.
he's like the crime lord. I think
That'd
that's
be
so
sick.
cool.
That is pretty cool.
And like
I-
maybe there was a time in his immortality where he did good, but like he's immortal, so like eventually he's gonna have to do something bad, and eventually he's gonna be like,
I think for a TV show, it's a pretty like easy cop out, but I think as an idea, it's pretty cool.
I think it's cool. Yeah, oh yeah, TV
You know what I
shows.
mean? It's
that
like,
show
well-
wasn't the best, but
No, it wasn't.
think of it in terms of like Shang-Chi.
I mean,
and
it's
stuff.
Yes.
it's CWDC,
Yeah, so it can't be that
So
good.
it's-
it can't be that good, especially after the first 2 seasons. Am I right? Fucking
Yeah.
ruining all these shows after
Flash,
the first 2
Green Arrow.
seasons.
jeez.
I've never seen any.
Really?
That's
Any
good.
of them?
That's good. They're bad.
I'm not a DC
We're gonna
guy.
thank God this is at the end of our podcast, because if this was at the beginning, half our viviewers would stop
Yeah,
listening
some people would
as we
get
voice our
triggered.
opinion on what is good and what
Oh
is
yeah,
bad.
what we like and
They
what we
get
don't
so-
like. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think a lot more people dislike the CWDC shows
No,
than
I
they do
agree.
Drake.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
yeah, I don't know. It's a hot topic. But yeah,
Wow,
Sweet.
that one light question had us talking for like 20 minutes.
literally, it's so funny.
Oh
Great,
my
great
God.
question.
That was
though.
that was a beautiful question.
Boom. Thank you.
And I
Thank
like
you.
how we narrowed it down to the two
Dude,
most important
like
ones.
instantly. I
Instantly.
love how I literally was about to say the same exact sentence and you said.
So I guess to everyone listening, we have 2 things we need you to comment. We need you to comment your favorite trio
Yes.
Yeah, so
To
we can
use as
Photoshop our
thumbnails.
heads on.
Yes, we can steal. And what time period would you want to live in?
Yes.
Would
Yeah,
you want to
and
be
like, what warrior do
epic
you want to be in
warrior.
that time period?
Yeah, would you want to be a
Definitely
pirate,
probably missed a few, but
a cowboy, or something totally different?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, I'm another thing I miss. Like, can you imagine how cool it would be to be like a Spartan? Like how awesome that
they're
would
pretty
be.
badass.
Like our world's Mandalorian. Like that's literally what they were.
That was pretty bad.
Not even Joshin. Like their whole society built on like fighting and like who's the strongest. Like the laconic like
yeah,
style of talking, and
dude.
that's like one of my favorite eras in history. Is like the Spartan.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
They have some killer quotes. Have you heard of like the shit they say of like some guy like went up to the Spartans and they were like, if we get through your city, we will tear your people to the ground so you will never rise again. And they replied with if. Like how sick is that?
Dude, that is badass.
Like just like oh my god, so cool.
Yeah,
And on it like the Spartans are what like inspired like the
a lot of stuff. Yeah.
like the like laconic style of like talking and like the badass
Yeah,
like,
the epic.
like
yeah.
the Byronic like Clint Eastwood or like
the one-liners. The
yeah
witty
it's
one-liners.
wicked, it's awesome, they're so cool. But
It's so sick.
I mean,
all right,
So yeah,
boom.
that's
thank
it
you
for
everyone
episode 2.
for
Yes.
listening.
Thank
Really
you.
appreciate it,
It's been great.
and we'll see you
We'll
soon.
see you soon.
Yes.
Like, subscribe.
Subscribe.
And don't drive like my brother.
Notification.
What?
What?
It's a car talk reference. Okay.
A car talk? No,
Car
no,
talk?
we're not cutting this off.
We're
I
not
need you
cutting
to tell
this
me.
off?
I need no,
car talk?
No.
no,
No, none of you know that.
no.
The radio show where they call in and talk about cars. And
Yeah,
like,
because
the
I know
two-
what a radio.
two Italian
I
brothers
listen to
are like.
radio shows.
All right, well,
That sounds a
to
lot about
anyone listening,
Mario.
and you three or you two, go listen to Car Talk, the best part. It's on Spotify.
I can't believe you're asking me
It's
to watch.
so
this.
good, dude. It's like they've been on for 30 years, and it's like two Italian
What?
brothers who went to MIT and owned a car repair shop.
Literally Mario and
And
Luigi.
yes,
literally-
They're
yes.
mechanics.
This is
And
a
people
plumbing.
call in with their car problems, and they diagnose them on air.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then at the end they go, "Don't drive like my brother," and the other one goes, "And don't drive like my brother." Have you ever seen Cars?
Yeah.
The movie?
You know the two
Obviously. What the fuck
Yeah.
kind of question was that?
the two Rusty's bumper ointment people, like that were on
Luigi
stage.
and
That's
they're
who they
not.
are. That's their cameo. And when McQueen goes away, they go, "Don't drive like my brother."
That's funny.
The one's a Dodge Dart and one's a like a van.
Yeah, what are their names though?
Click and Clack.
No.
Click and Clack, the Tapper brothers. No, not Luigi and Guido.
Luigi. Oh,
The
I thought
other
you were
ones.
talking about Luigi and Guido.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have no idea
well,
what
it
you're
was just
talking
a
about
quick
then.
cameo then.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, with the power of Rusty's, you will be Rusty or something. I don't
Something.
know. No, you will not be Rusty. Wow.
Huh.
Car Talk. That
Well.
that is like a huge memory in my mind of like I like listening to Car Talk in the car with my dad or something. It's great.
All right. Well,
All right, now we
well,
will cut
Thanks
it
to,
off.
thanks to finish it off with that
Jeez.
one. Here you
Yes.
go. All right, everyone. Thank you for watching,
Thank you.
listening, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Thanks.